Let me tell y'all, some of y'all are probably shocked, or some of y'all just sitting there going like this, they'll call me back. No, the fuck they won't. Hi, my name is Claudia. This is Claudia Reid Reactions. This is from experience of what I've seen and what I've been through in the past 30 years. If you are working for a company, it could be anything. I'm not naming no names or whatever because, I've worked for some and they're just waiting for me to open my mouth and I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to tell you from experience from friends and other people that I've come across that they are starting to, let people they feel that their importance go. You see, some of them will use a layoff as a cop-out to really fire you because they want you to go. So what they do is that they make you boost up. They keep you around because if they lay you off, and they give you about a couple of weeks, and things like that or whatever, and say, hey, they give you a date of when they're gonna lay you off. That means they've been wanting to get rid of you for a long time, but they just needed you and say, hey, you know what? I think we're up to where we are right now. It's time to let her go. They don't see no use for you anymore. And that's how it goes. They don't care. You see, they don't want nobody that's nice and honest, because what happens is if the government agency comes to that company, the government agency is going to come and ask questions. And if you're honest, you're the honest Abe, and you don't like to lie, and you're a good standing employee, your ass got to go, because you're going to put somebody in trouble opening your mouth. You might say the wrong thing. So most of the time with that, when they lay you off, is because they're doing something in the background that they don't want you to get involved with, or they don't want you to know, because eventually you'll find out, or if you do, then when the government agencies come to check them out, they're going to speak to you. And then you're going to run your mouth because you know you can't lie, obviously, and you can't lie on the oath. And the thing is that you're not going to take a bribe, right? And what they do now is that they've been trying to get rid of you for a long time. And they've been trying to find ways to get rid of you. So what they do is that if you are a manager, what they'll do is say, okay, if you don't want to leave, what you can do, they know you're not going to take the job. They're going to say, well, you can get demoted and take a demotion and still work here. They know you're not going to take it because that's the way of them getting rid of you. You see. And then on top of it too, you may have friends, or you think you have friends or managers that you talk to, repeated what you said, your true feelings on shit, and they mark it down. And they use that. And they say, okay, well, she got a problem with us. It could be something that you said 2 years ago. As soon as they find some way, they take see, corporate America is butthurt. They get butthurt real quick. If they find out something that you said, or even if it's rumored, they won't even ask you. They'll just look at your face and say, yeah, she said it, even though you didn't say it. And it could be something that they hold shit in their chest for like 10 years. And then after the 10th year, they're like, you know what? Let's let her go. Because you're useful in other things, but they never forget what you say or what they think you said. And if they think you're super skilled, they don't want you to give the same level to someone else or their competition, so they blackball you in the industry where you can't find a job doing what you're doing. You have to pick another career, and that's it. So if you're a manager in one place, let's say you're a case manager in a nursing home or a case manager in a pharmaceutical company, and this happened to you, you can't. If you go to another pharmaceutical company, that's their competition, you won't be able to get it because they don't want you to have the same level, if double, to increase that pharmaceutical company over them. So they blackball you in the industry where you can't find a job in what you did for them. That's why it's important to have more than one certification. But sometimes that don't even help. It works against you too, because if you are a case manager and you're an IT tech person, you're a project manager, they could block you in all three industries. It depends on how much, if they know that you're going to knock the fuck out of everything that you do, They don't want you working for them, but they don't want you working for other people too. How they get away with it, I don't know. So I just want to let you know that is not your fault. That's just what it is. And sometimes you may have to take time to figure out what you're good at. Open up a restaurant if that's what you always want to do before you sold your soul to the devil to make a paycheck. Or if you want to write a song, if you're a songwriter, write a song. If you're an artist, you're an artist. Do whatever you do. Because that means that if you totally block from the industry, or if you want to go into hospitality, own a little hotel or something, or whatever, you better do it. Write books, do it. Because depending on how much, if you do mediocre work, you'll definitely get a job. But when you the boss and you be knocking shit out, and nobody could beat you on any level, nobody below you or above you, that works against you. Because if you're too good, they don't want you working for them, but they don't want you to work for anybody else. So I just want to let you know. That's what it is. That's how it works. I hope that was helpful. Bye.